Good morning and welcome. It is the week of Thanksgiving here in the United States. So if you celebrate that, happy Thanksgiving. And I know that this is going to be a very difficult week for some. So if you didn't check out my video on triggers, I would take a look at that. That's on my YouTube channel in the playlist and also on the feed. So I hope you're all doing well. Happy Monday. It is Monday. I'm going to be doing the weekly reading for the week of November 28th and looking forward to this holiday week. So I know that for some, this is going to be a really quick week. You're going to work for 3 days and then have a couple days off, but it's going to not feel like a day off because there's going to be a lot of running around and cooking and different things going on. So just taking a minute to have some gratitude will be really, really important to help you kind of manage your energy this week. So staying present in whatever you're doing, trying to take it moment by moment. So good morning, everyone. I am Melissa L. Watkins, evidential medium and integrated energy therapy master instructor teacher. Yeah, I blanked there for a minute. It's been a Monday already. So I thought today what we would do is I'm going to pull an overarching theme for the week. I'm going to call in our message. We'll get some advice, and then we're going to use a couple of decks to grab some helpers. Who can we call in to help us? So that's kind of the breakdown of what we're going to be doing. All right, let's see what the overarching theme for this week is going to be. We're going to be calling in the fairies to help us. So what is the overarching theme for, oh, and there it is. Look at that. It just flipped right out. All right. So we have the ancient elder experience lessons. Whew. Wow. The ancient. The first thing that caught my eye on this card, I'm going to be honest with you, was the owl. So for those of you who owl is your totem, or you've been seeing owls, I feel like there's definitely a message in that for you. So let's see what. Yeah, let me see where did I put it? So this week, it's about diving into your experience, allowing the lessons to unfold, or really taking the lesson and using what it taught you this week. So there's definitely some truth coming out this week that is coming through your wisdom, your innate wisdom. So for many of you who have been feeling the ascension symptoms, getting the downloads, it is because this ancient wisdom, innate wisdom within you is being activated. And this week, there's something coming in that's going to allow you to really drop into, okay, what has this lesson taught me? What is the experience that I'm having? What do I need to learn from it? Or what have I learned, right? So for some of you, it's what you're learning in the now moment. And for some of you, it's like, okay, this lesson has come up over and over and over again. And now it's time for me to really embody it, to make the choices and decisions that are going to be right for me, go in the direction that works for me and not anyone else, because I know within me it is time to really trust and act on that innate gut instinct and wisdom that's coming through. So there's definitely something this week that you're being triggered in some way, but you have the wisdom to overcome it. You have the ability to drop down into your emotions, your support team, and say, hey, why is this coming back up? And what do I need to learn? How can I react differently? How can I be differently? And for many of you, this is going to be about being very present, staying in the present moment, because people who are triggering you, they want to pull you into the back. They want to pull you into the past. They want to have that old reaction. They want you to pop off or lose your stuff, right? Because that validates them. That validates their ego. It validates who they are. And I feel like this ancient elder is coming in to say, you have the experience. You've been on this rodeo ride before. You don't have to get on it again, is what I'm feeling. So that is, I think, the overarching theme of this week for some of us. And if that didn't resonate with you, then what I would say is you're definitely coming into embody the wisdom that you came here. And it's time to trust and act on what that wisdom is bringing you. All right. All right. So let's dig in here and see what else, Spirit, where this is taking us this week. Where this is taking us this week. Well, the cards are jumping, so that means they're speaking. It always makes me happy. It makes me know that Spirit is here with us, and it's going to be good. So yeah, we got two wanting to come right out. Archangel Michael showing up, first two positions. Archangel Michael, definitely strength this week. Strength is coming in for those of us who are really going to struggle this week with triggers and being around people in situations that maybe don't feel good, or oh my gosh, he's coming in hard. So Archangel Michael for the third card, Archangel Ariel coming in to round out the reading. Wow. Okay, so we have two this week. Already we have two helpers coming in. We have Archangel Michael and Archangel Ariel. So the first card out with Archangel Michael is, there it is, release the past. You will grow from the situation. Time heals all wounds. Yeah. So for those of you being triggered this week, you know it's a past situation. You know they don't deserve your time or effort anymore. You know that it's time to walk away, let go of. And it may be even something you've been in the process of doing for a very long time. But of course, we get around situations, or situations come up in our psyche. Sometimes we get triggered. So whether they're in your physical reality, right, triggering you at a dinner or whatnot, or if they're just coming up in your psyche, your dreams, it is because it is a lesson, it is an experience that it's time to let go of. It's time to release it. So definitely know that those of you who this is a past situation, you've had the time, and now it's okay to be present in the moment and not allow the trigger, right? For some of you, this is, you need to know this, that time does heal, that you will at some point embody strength again, and call in Archangel Michael to help you with that. Because yeah, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Right? Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. Yeah, so for some of you, it is time. It is time to move on, because there is a light at the end of the tunnel, that what you're going through right now is not the end all be all, but there may be a choice or a decision that you have to make. And so those of you who have been trying to be maybe a little passive aggressive, maybe you've been trying to just allow the situation to unfold and not really stake your claim, or be, I don't want to say honest, but I will say forthright, right? So for some of you, this is really knowing that it's time to make those new plans. It's time to relocate. It's time to, and it could just be you relocating yourself out of the situation. For some of you, there might be a move. You might decide to move this week. You might decide that it's time to move, or there's a situation where you just, the living situation doesn't work, or maybe you got that promotion, right? You've got they're asking you to go to a new city or to a new place. So whatever it is, for some of you, it is going to be taking you out of your physical space. Whatever this decision is, whatever this old experience or lesson is, because the 10 of Michael is saying a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. So there's another, it's like boom, 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 right? All the way through the reading already. Archangel Michael is coming in to say it is time to let it go, move on. That whatever is in the situation, it was a lesson to be learned, and you're learning it, or you have learned it, and it's just time to go. There's nothing new here, and there's nothing that is going to allow you to explore who you want to be, go in the direction that you want to go in, have what you want to have. So this week, there's definitely a turning point, whether it's an emotional turning point of I'm done and I've had it, or whether it's a physical turning point where it's like, okay, I'm going. For some of you, it might even be that you just decide not to maybe do a past holiday situation. It might be a situation where you decide to do something different for the holiday because that past situation just does not serve you. Being around certain people or situations just is not going to be good for you, and that's okay. You can make that decision. But yeah, it's time. It's time to do what you love. It's time to do what you love. Look at that. It's time for great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. Yeah, for some of you, this is because it's time. It's time to network. It's time to network with people. It's time to network with the people that are going to support you. It's time to network with the people that will honor what you love, will be there for what you want. This is all about you kind of coming into this mastery of who you are and what you want this week. And I feel like for some of you, this is going to be very physical. Like you're not going to go somewhere, or you're going to make it, you're literally going to get up and leave, right? For some of you, this is a very internal, like flipping the switch of, I don't want to hurt anymore. I'm over hurting about that person. I'm over hurting about that situation. I'm over feeling shame about it. I'm over feeling like I did something wrong. I'm forgiving them. I'm forgiving myself. I'm just done. I'm ready to move on. And that's what this week feels like, guys, in some way. This is exactly what's happening. And so for some of you, this is definitely a very physical relocation. And for some of you, this is very internal. And why? Why is this all happening, you ask? Look at that. Ace of Ariel. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support, a change in job or promotion. Yeah, that's the reason, because it's time for opportunity to meet. It is time for luck, right? So luck is actually preparation meeting opportunity. And that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like the Ace of Ariel is saying, you've been preparing. And for some of you, again, it's been a very internal preparation, right? Where you have really been just kind of over how they've made you feel, where they haven't supported you. And so I feel like you now have new people coming in, you're networking with new people. Maybe you've put your resume out 6 months ago and nothing really happened, and now it's like, boom, something's coming in. It's that type of feeling. Like this new beginning is kind of coming out of nowhere, but it's not completely out of nowhere, because you really did kind of put it into the ethers or the universe that that's what you wanted. And I feel like this week you're getting a bump in that, right? Somebody's reaching out to you, something's coming to you, whether it's an inspiration or a phone call, but there's a new resource, and it's really going to allow you to change your situation. And that's what it feels like for this week. A switch is being flipped in your life. If not in your physical, then it's happening in your energetic, which will, when we switch the inside, the outside follows along not too far after. So thank you for those who came to my gratitude journaling class on Saturday, because I feel like this reading is totally in line with why they asked me to do that class on Saturday. And who do you say they are? My team of guides, angels, and ascended masters. That was my inspiration, that I needed to do that class before Thanksgiving and the holidays really kicked off. So for those of you who are in it, thank you. Stay tuned. It will be back. It was a really, really eye-opening experience for some of how to kind of manage your energy and what that looks like, and how to really bump yourself up into the frequencies of receiving. So that was a beautiful, beautiful class. So really looking forward to bringing that back. And I would say in the spring, definitely. Maybe something in January to kind of kick off the new year. But yeah, that was really good. So let's get some advice here to see. Yeah, guys, gratitude journal. Okay. 21 days, 10 things every day, because that really will help you to keep flipping that switch, helping you to keep going in the direction you want to go in, and also helping you to manifest that time, those resources, and that networking opportunity. Yeah, because this is what this energy is bringing you. Look at that. It's all about transformation. It's all about your internal and external transformation. So this week, something is definitely coming in to say, hey, we've got you. Whether it's an opportunity, somebody reaching out, or your spirit guide giving you that inspiration that's like, oh yeah, okay, I've been feeling this coming. I'm ready. I'm ready to go in that direction. I'm ready to put my time and effort into maybe that old goal or that old dream that I put it on the shelf for someone else or for a different situation, right? So yes, this week there is definitely transformation coming through. So don't be shocked when it happens. Don't be shocked when it feels like something's just falling in your lap. Again, you've done the preparation and the opportunity is now showing up. So for some of you, this really feels like divine timing is really kind of coming into play this week, where, when you're in surrender, you have to let go of the how and the when. And I feel like this week, a lot of you are getting the when. I really do. All right, so let's see who wants to come in to support this. Who wants to come in to say, hey, we've got you. So let's see who wants to come. So we're going to pull in some archangels. So thank you for all the really nice comments in my Guidance 311 group, where we do the weekend pick a card. And this was actually the deck that we had to pick a card from. So if you didn't get a chance to do that, head over to my Facebook group, Guidance 311. All right. So there it is. And that is the one. Look at that. She wanted to come. He or she wanted to come right out. So let's see who that is. And oh gosh, look at that. It's Archangel Ariel. Archangel Ariel has been coming out consistently for the last few week and a half. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. So Archangel Ariel is coming in. Archangel Ariel is also the overarching angel to integrated energy therapy. So if that's something you've been looking at, don't forget there's a 20% coupon, Black 20 for Black Friday. So yeah, guys, Archangel Ariel is coming through to support us. So I am going to read from the book, because there's more than just connecting with nature. That is Archangel Ariel, which, like I said, he is the overarching angel that brought through integrated energy therapy. So I work very closely with Archangel Ariel. I've had some beautiful sessions in the past week. So thank you for those of you who trusted me to be a part of your journey. So thank you. So Archangel Ariel, whose name reflects the divine lion, serves on the orange and gray ray of acceptance, fortitude, and nature. He reminds us that when we connect with nature, we reconnect with ourselves. While heavenly support is always present, Ariel guides that you don't need to depend on angels for bringing you magic. So again, something magical is coming in this week for you. So be on the awareness or lookout for it, whether it's that dream that really feels like something's clicking into place for you, or it's, that manifestation of something in your physical. For magic is here on earth, within nature and within you. Absolutely. You create your reality, right? So again, those of you who are really feeling frustrated with life right now, gratitude journal, 21 days, 10 things I am grateful for, and just feel that gratitude as you finish that sentence 10 times. Take regular breathers outside, chat with nature spirits, create a fairy garden or nature altar, get a pet, or enjoy time with the animals you have. Nurture your houseplants and crystals. Absolutely. Look at the interconnectedness of the wildlife in your area and surrounding countryside. Witness the magic and miracles in your everyday, knowing you are part of the oneness. And I think we get away from that, right? We get away from the fact that we are a part of and a spark of the divine. So you have that magnificence right inside of you. And all you have to do is tap into it. And I feel like this week there's, that inspiration or that lucky manifestation, right? That really isn't. It's the fact that you are feeling good. You are making the right choices for you. You're standing in your power. And if you're not feeling like that, call in Archangel Ariel to help you do that. All right. So there's our first helper coming in. All right. Now let's see what Ascended Master wants to come in to support us this week. Okay. He went fly. Oh, look at this. I love it. Melchizedek, divine knowledge, higher learning, commit to your vision through study. Look at that, Melchizedek. All right, so let's get some information on Melchizedek. It's funny, I was actually in a meditation a couple of years ago now, getting ready for an IET class, and that I was going to actually be hosting. And Melchizedek was the first time I had really felt him in my aura or in my energy, and it was beautiful. So who is he? His name means the King of Righteousness. He is the first high priest mentioned in the Bible, the one who initiated all the heart teachers who came after him. He is mentioned in the several Abrahamic texts, including the Dead Sea Scrolls and also the Kabbalist text and the Zohar. He's an ancient gatekeeper of light who is dedicated to helping all those walking the spiritual path take the initiatory steps to align with the light. He is the leader of a spiritual group called the Order of Melchizedek, a divine order of light beings, angels and masters, including Archangel Michael and Jesus, who work in congregation to bring light and energy to the world. These beings are the keepers of Christ's light and Holy Spirit energy. Isn't that beautiful? So what's your message? Your message is you are being encouraged to dive into spiritual study. Don't skim the surface, go deeper, for there's important information out there that will support you in taking your path and skills to the next level. There's a good chance that you may want to get out of there. Oh, I'm sorry. There's a good chance that you may want to get out there with what you know, but the universe wants you to study a little more before taking a leap into the unknown. When you study, you demonstrate how committed you are to the spiritual path. And when you are committed, the universe will present you with the opportunities that will take you further along the path and toward a feeling of fulfillment and purpose. If you are intending to work in a particular field, ask yourself if there's anything you need to read up on or study first. If so, or if something springs to mind, take note, as this is your next step. So yes, for those of you who are like, I don't know what my next step is, call on the Order of Melchizedek to help you with that. They will absolutely show up and help you. And don't be overwhelmed with who shows up, because you are a part of divinity and the universe and all that is. And they're here to help. That's their mission. That's their mission. So beautiful, beautiful beings coming through to help us on our journey. But call on whoever your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters in this week when you feel overwhelmed or you feel like you're being triggered, and just know that whatever's coming up is because it's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. So with that, guys, I'm going to say thank you for being here. If you want to work with me, guidance311.com. And don't forget, right now, all my services 20% off until Cyber Monday. And you can always buy a gift certificate for the ones you love, or ask for a gift certificate if it's time for a reading, connection with a crossed over loved one, or you're really ready to take a next step on your journey and do some healing with the angels. All right, guys, enjoy your week.